Hi, I'm Ray from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the next topic in the cloth nappy series, which is all of the accessories that you need to go with cloth nappies. So it's everything that you need to buy other than the actual nappies themselves. I have got a separate video all about the different types of cloth nappies, and that might help you decide which are best for you and your family, kind of bust through the jargon, because I know when you go shopping for cloth nappies it's a bit a lot of information to take in. So that video I will link up in the cards now if you're looking for the actual nappies themselves, but this is all about the accessories, the other bits that you're going to need to make nappies work for you. If you are new here, welcome, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. So the first thing you're going to need is somewhere to store your stinky nappies before they are washed. Now, the best thing that I would say to use in the house is a nappy bucket. So your nappy bucket is an ideal way to store your nappies in between washes. It comes with a lid. I really like the Tot Spots nappy bucket because it's got a lockable lid, which means when your baby becomes an inquisitive toddler, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get into the nappy packet and spread the dirty nappies all over the place. So that is my favourite go-to nappy bucket. The next thing you're going to need, but this is not compulsory, but it'll make your life an awful lot easier, is a laundry mesh. Now you put the laundry mesh inside the nappy bucket, and then as long as you have sort of put the nappies into the bucket, kind of prepped, so as in you've taken any stuffing out of the nappies, you've closed down all the Velcro, that kind of stuff, so every nappy is ready to go, you can simply pull out the laundry mesh from the bucket, throw the whole thing in the washing machine without touching any of the poop. So basically, using laundry mesh means that you're putting the nappies in the washing machine is not such an icky task. I mean, you're still going to want to wash your hands after it, but it's not going to be quite as much of a mess as it could be, having to fish through them all separately. The next thing that you're going to need for cloth nappies is a wet bag, or more to the point, several wet bags. You can use larger versions of this instead of a nappy bucket in the house if you prefer, but you're definitely going to need these for when you are out and about. I like to roll mine up so they fit nicely into my changing bag. Wet bags, even if you're not using cloth nappies, are a great changing bag essential because you can put all the kind of dirty, needing to be washed stuff into the wet bag to avoid your actual changing bag getting dirty. So these wet bags, you open them up, they've got a waterproof lining, and same as with the nappy bucket, as long as you are putting your nappies into the wet bag ready to be washed, so the Velcro is stuck down, all the inserts are pulled out, and the nappy is just popped in ready to be washed. When it comes to wash time, you can simply unzip it so that the nappy can work its way out and fling the whole thing into the washing machine without even having to touch the poop. You can use a large wet bag in the house if you prefer that to a nappy bucket. I would have at least 2 of these if you're going to do that, so it's like one full, one in the wash, because obviously you can't use it again till it's dried off. I also use larger wet bags like this when we go away on holiday, because otherwise I would have loads of these things. So these make a really good travel option for when you are away. It's important to remember not to tumble dry the wet bags, because you tend to find the waterproof bit kind of comes away. So these are great to go in the washing machine, just be washed with your nappies, and the nappies work their way out of them perfectly, but I would avoid the dryer. The next accessory you're going to need to go with your cloth nappies is something with which to wash them. So obviously you're going to need a washing machine. Having cloth nappies without a washing machine would be a complete nightmare. You're going to need some sort of powdered washing powder, so avoid gels and liquids because they will clog up the nappies. I like Fairy non-bio, it's what I wash all the children's clothes with, and I just put a scoop of that in to wash the nappies, but you can use whichever powdered washing powder that you prefer. Then you're going to need some form of nappy sanitizer. I use Mio Fresh, and you quite simply pop a scoop of this stuff into your nappy wash with your nappies, and it sanitizes all the germs away. The next thing that you are going to need, again this is optional but it works really well with cloth nappies, are cloth baby wipes. I've got a whole separate video on cloth baby wipes which I shall pop up into the cards now, but to summarise, they're super easy if you're using cloth nappies because you can either store them wet or store them pre-soaked, all that's explained in the video, but you just chuck them in the nappy bucket when they're dirty with the nappies. They all come out in the wash together, which also means not only do you not have to buy disposable nappies, but you don't have to buy disposable wipes either, saving you a fortune and meaning you don't run out of them. It is helpful but not essential to have a wipe box that you can store your wipes in, especially if you are deciding to store them pre-soaked. Another thing I would recommend getting with your cloth nappies, not essential but I'd highly recommend it, would be essential oils. I use lavender essential oil to put a couple of drops in with the wipes to pre-soak them so they smell amazing. And the tea tree essential oil is great for popping a few drops into the nappy bucket or wet bag to make the stink go away until wash day. The next thing you're going to need to go with your cloth nappies is a cloth safe nappy cream. Some of the creams you'll find would clog up your cloth nappies and stop them becoming absorbent. So my favourite cloth safe nappy cream is CJ's. It is amazing whether you're using cloth nappies or not. I'd highly recommend this stuff. It is good for all sorts of things. You can actually use this on like scrapes and burns and when you have a rash on your legs with shaving your legs, all sorts of things. As a postpartum soak, this stuff's like a weird miracle thing. It's not cheap and it's not widely available in the UK. There are only certain websites you can get it on, but it's worth every blooming penny. What you can do is decant a small amount of this. I bought like the tester size tubs, so I would then, rather than keeping buying the tester size tubs for my nappy bag, I would just decant a small amount from the large tub into the small tub for my nappy bag. Perfect. So those are all of the things that I would recommend you getting to go with your cloth nappies to make your cloth nappy journey super easy and to make it go smoothly. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. You can check out the rest of the cloth nappy series down here and my latest video up here. So I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye.